Hello, my name's Moy, playing Crusader Kings 2, one of the best games ever made, and I will be doing the legendary Gotland run for you, at least attempting it. This is the first screen that comes up when you play Crusader Kings 2. It's a game about dynasties. This is me, this is my dynasty. It includes me and my child. If your child is not your heir, or your heir is not of your bloodline, you lose. Aside from that, you're basically fine. Gotta keep the bloodline. That's basically all of it. So if your heir is ever someone else who has nothing to do with you, you lose the entire game. Aside from that, it's basically impossible to lose, even if you lose all of your land. I'm not reading everything to people because there's a lot to go through. But I'll leave it up on screen, hopefully long enough for most of you to read it. Of course, you can always pause it. I'm playing a Norse dramatic chieftain. Uh, they're like other pagans. They're very loose. They don't have strict rules. You can do a whole lot of things. Certainly not like the Christians or the Muslims who have an incredibly strict rule set. One of the really big things here is you can divorce people. Now, my wife has no parents, no siblings, no grandparents, no nobody. She almost doesn't even exist. They don't see how it's possible. And therefore cannot give me an alliance. So, bye. Now, this is me. I'm Porfin of Gotland. What does that mean? It means I own this. This is Gotland, this tiny little island. What a Gotland run is I'm going to take him and his kid and his kid's kid, and I'm going to conquer Scandinavia. Like the entirety of it. All the stuff here. That's a Gotland run, and it's not going to be easy. I have 500 men. 500. He has 2,000 plus allies. These people have at least 3 times more than me. He has up to 3,000 men. This guy has like 5,000 men that he could drop on me. If any of them declare war on me, I lose. So I will definitely need some allies. These are my stats. This is a bad start. These are terrible stats. Very briefly, for those of you who haven't played the game before, state diplomacy. That is how good you are at making people like you, how good you are at talking, stuff like that. State marshal, how good you are raising troops and fighting with troops. Stewardship, how much money you can make. Intrigue is basically, it's hard to explain, but it's not getting murdered by people and murdering other people. Learning is how much you can improve your land over time, sort of. Personal combat is not the same thing as martial. This is how good I am at fighting hand to hand. 400 men, that's not bad. So, when you marry somebody, you get to become allies with their people. 200 men, nope. Aside from that, their stats become your stats. At least half of their stats do. I'm looking mostly for people with my own religion because they are with me. And then I do not want a person with low stats. My son's around 8, so I want to be looking for people around his age. Or indeed Germanic. I really wish there was something on this screen to tell you 300 men's not bad. The quality of the alliance that you would be making. Nope. We checked him. Have not checked. Ooh, 500 men. Congratulations, my boy. You're getting married. Now, outside of my stats, you see these other numbers here. Those are stats of my council. This is my council. Ooh wee. You are low. But you're not. I'm finding characters now. I'm searching all who would join my court. One person. Eight. This person actually looks like they'll be useful. Now, aside from them adding their stats to mine, they also have these jobs they do, and they do better jobs when they have higher stats. I'm raising up the speed now a little bit. This is my main holding, my only holding, and I'm building stuff. Most of the stuff I need to build requires that I have prestige, not money. This is my focus. This is kind of just like how I like to live my life. Picking a war focus. This is my goal in life. I'm picking this one. There's also like Greatest Treasury. Just there's no way I could do that. Make a friend. I could do that, but this is just better. See their own prosper. Not that dull. Build the war chest. Possible, but eh. Room air. So this one allows me to attack people saying, I'm King of Sweden. Oh, if you're wondering what exactly Sweden is, it's not modern day Sweden. It's this. Why is it that? A lot of historical reasons, but it's mostly because the game says so. Yay, I won the duel. So, like me, he has a focus too, but growing up, this will greatly improve stats. So I got some renown, I'm in. What this place does for me is gives me prestige, and like I said, I need prestige to build more troops. We'll wait a little bit. So, while we're waiting, I might as well go over stuff briefly. This is my family, parents, siblings, children. This is the very earliest start date. So, there's not that much. My wife. I'm not giving you my prestige. The way I see it, prestige is kind of like, well, it's really fast. That was suspiciously fast. Oh, it's because I'm lusty. So these are my traits. Okay, well, there you go. And your traits do things. In this case, shy, envious. That's envy, right? Okay. In this case, you're able to fight people with words better. Depending on their traits. Outside of how they influence your stats, they all have something special. This one's really special. It's like kind of what I learned in school. Nope. I have no money. I'm sure I'll have a use for you. Okay, it's going to be our first war. Definitely calling these people in 110%. Just got 4 gold. I'll raise up my troops, and these will cost me gold every turn. Now, believe it or not, this right here, that little thing, this, it's a DLC. You can't just do that. I did buy all the DLCs for this game. Just a few at a time when they were on sale. Yeah, I'll duel him. So your society, no matter what it is, will give you certain quests. 5,000 troops. Wonderful. I am a very small fish. Probably. Oh, crap. In a very big pond. But I'm fighting a slightly bigger fish. I took allies that were too far away from me. Don't care. There's a whole lot of things that you'll see that I'm just going to get out of because they don't matter. Now, unfortunately, if he takes this and holds it for like a month, I lose. I can't risk that. I have more men than he does. A lot more if he joins me. Oh, successor nomination. Boop. So, because of my focus, I get 1 free marshal. So, there are a number of reasons why I'm attacking this guy first. The main thing is, I can beat him. Most of these people I have no hope of beating whatsoever. But there's also a hidden reason. It's hard to describe. There are many different levels of rulingness in this game. I am at the lowest. He is at the lowest. If you become a duchy with the casus belli that I am in right now for subjugation, and you take somebody over, they will become your subject. There will be one rung lower than you because of your subjugation. But if you both have the same, then they can't be one rung lower than you. And you might be wondering, what does that mean? It basically means that you get all their land, and they do not become your subject. They have to go someplace else. I don't know if this was intentional or some sort of bug. But it's useful. Very useful. Crap amount of money. Fortunately, when you take over a holding, you get a tiny bit of cash. Now he got his holding back, but it hasn't filled up yet, so it's going to be really easy for me to win. Ugh. I should be able to conquer both of these before he conquers one of mine. Once again, nothing to do with me. Do not care. Whew. And just like that, I tripled my size. And I got some prestige. Believe it or not, aside from prestige, it also takes 1 gold. Which doesn't seem like a lot, but when you don't make any gold, it's a lot. Oh man, he's growing really fast. Yeah, okay. This is all the events I can do, and you still 0.4 gold. Well, I'm taking it. Oh, right, I meant to duel him. Nice, got one more marshal. It didn't get beat up. I should be able to get there first and take this, because I'll have my men. Yeah, 16. Oh, it's gonna be so close. 10. Now win. I'll win. Yay, more prestige. 750 renown. Enough prestige to build my next Sigma Jig. I only have one column, so I might as well do that. Okay. I'm just taking over smaller guys, that's it. Well, yeah, I'll be here. I shouldn't have a river cross. Might. You want me to duel a 53-year-old woman? I have a feeling I'm gonna lose. Yeah, I don't want him to pillage my stuff, so I'm just gonna attack him. I have a lot more troops than him. Now, something I really gotta get on is a duchy. I need a duchy to house all my stuff in case I have another son. Oh, right. The King of Serbia would accept. He's not really near me, though. I don't know. I do not know. A lot of people who do the Gotland run wait a whole lot longer, but I chose kind of a cruel there because like being kind, but also there's not a whole lot of intrigue yet because I don't have any vassals. This starts to matter a whole lot more when there's actually people in my kingdom who can do plots. Okay, my thing built. Archers. I think was this battle I win. 15. -7. I can't fight him. He'll kill me. There's a 20-point difference between us. I can't die yet. I have too much to live for. So, I have to attack one of the bigger guys pretty soon. If I don't, I'll not only be able to not conquer Sweden, but I won't be able to have a duchy, so my stuff will get divided every time I have children. All the males will split it. If I have another male kid, I have literally never seen this before. That looks like a hedgehog, but it says Vangahapara pet. Vangahapara. God, I butchered that. I have no idea what that is. So, yeah, I think I'm going to call it quits for the day. I don't know, if people watch this, I'll probably make some more eventually. I work a full-time job and stuff, but yeah. I gotta figure out who I gotta marry my daughter off to, and I gotta figure out some way of attacking one of these big guys, so... Oof. This is looking better than where I started, don't get me wrong, but I am still very much in a position to lose.